everybody. Welcome back, whether you are watching live or watching later. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Renee, and this is Forever World Building, a cozy Minecraft long play series that is streamed live here on YouTube every single week. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you're watching, subscribe to join the journey, and we're gonna get right into it. So I have some new music playing in the background. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it's a little too loud or anything. I'm not sure if the video is balanced properly for YouTube, as it's a different video. But anyways, let's take a look. So if you'll notice, we now have 2 horses. This is Novella. We got her back from the flower fields. I just did that on my own. And then this dog, and there's another one running around somewhere, that one. Those were both dogs that we had left in their little stone hut that we built to keep them safe. So they are all good. And I do not know what Cobalt is doing. He was doing that the last time I was on, jumping around on these blocks. So I don't know, maybe he wants to be a jumping horse, something like that. So now that we have 2 horses here, and I do plan on getting more, we're gonna need to build a stable at some point soon. So let's think about that. I have done a little more work since the last time we were on as well. As you can see, there used to be a little mountain here. I have completely taken it down, and now we've got this nice little open space for some other build. I don't know what we're gonna add here, but we can figure that out. Oh, I think my field of view is way too high. I'd switched it so I could take some screenshots for the thumbnail for today's video and then didn't switch it back. That's better. All right, so as you can see as well, I made some adjustments to the roof. I finished the back half of the roof. I took out the dirt blocks and I added tons more of the little grass blocks as well. I think it looks really nice. I like the more, full green look a little better. You can come get a look from over here too. I think that looks really good. A little overgrown, a little messy, but that works for a shop that's all about dyes and plants and flowers and stuff like that. So my idea for today's episode, we need to build a retaining wall that's gonna go right here. I've never built a retaining wall before. I know it sounds a little funny, but I'm actually very excited to do so. And then I think we can start actually putting flowers here in the flower fields. I think that's gonna help us when it comes to the rest of the landscaping and exterior, because we can kind of see how everything is coming together. And then, I don't know, I think that'll just help inform some of the decisions that we make for some more exterior decoration. Like up here, we have some more farms to lay out as well. And then we have to actually build out the shop, which is gonna go right here, and it'll be inside too. So I don't know if we're gonna get to the shop today, but we're gonna get as much of the exterior and the landscaping done as possible. We do have just a couple more final touches to add to the house. So let's gather up our materials. I think we'll need to sleep first, and then we can take care of that. I mean vines, and I mean more greenery. So I think we'll grab oak leaves this time. Or maybe we'll do the azaleas now for decoration. Let's do that. Because then we can throw in some flowering azalea too, and I think that'll be really cute. Let's take a little sleep. Oh, look at the colors of the sky. I love the sunsets here in Minecraft. Okay, so we need to add some last bit of decoration in the form of vines and spam in some leaf blocks. I think that's really gonna bring everything together. So we're gonna start over here. I like to add vines around where stick his full head into the moss block. I like to add the vines around where the moss blocks are. They'll grow a little bit, and then, like, see, I think this will grow down in front. that might look nice, but I think it makes sense for there to be some greenery around where the moss is growing, and then it helps to tie in the moss blocks with the rest of the texture as well. So we're gonna run around to the side. I also did all of the texturing on the back side here of the house. Even though no one's really gonna see it, I still feel like I need to do it in order to make my little OCD brain happy. So we'll just throw some more of these in here. They'll grow a little bit, hopefully in a nice organic way. And then we'll also need to put some up here as well. I did not grab any scaffolding. Let me go back and do that real quick. Tools, scaffolding. Why don't we start with the azalea leaves, and then we can use the vines to fill in anywhere that the leaves don't really go. So I always like to have the azalea leaves sort of curling, or not just the azalea, but any type of extra leaf, sort of curling down from the rooftop and looking like it's kind of vining and snaking its way. So let's see, can we, oh, I was hoping I could jump up there. I could not. We can come over to this side. I do, oh, wrong button. There we go. And then we'll just bring this up onto the roof a little bit. And I do want to throw in some of the flowering azalea too. So why don't we do that there? I think that looks good. And then I want to put a couple over on this side as well. We'll do that. That might be a little too much. Let's see what it looks like. I'm good with that. And then we can put a couple sort of curling down as if from underneath the roof. And maybe it's like growing across. Oh, not there. Can I get it right in there? Yes, that's what I'm looking for. And let's throw in a flowering one as well. And then this can kind of, we're gonna do it like it's sort of hanging off the side here. All right, I like that so far. And just to fill out this area a bit, I'm gonna come in and put some, why don't we remove that? Oops, excuse me, little doggo. You're right in my way, of course. And we'll put some here, like it's kind of bushing around the side. And then let's leave most of this back half blank for now. At some point, maybe we'll come in and do some, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do we need to add any like windows or anything to this side? What can we do? Because I really hate just looking at a big blank space. I feel like there's gotta be something, but I don't want it to be, I don't want to overkill, you know? I don't want it to be too decorated or too detailed or trying to force in some detail where there doesn't need to be. So let me know. Do we do windows over here? Do we maybe do just sort of like some extra wooden decoration? Do we just cover it with oak leaves and just say it's overgrown? I don't know. You tell me. This is our world. But I am going to put some more of these leaves curling down. I want to have them kind of curling across and maybe spilling onto this little grass area here. And then again, we'll throw in a flowering azalea just for some variation. I want to put some maybe up there on that side. Let's climb on up. Hi Nitro, how's it going? Happy Saturday. Nitro says normally I would just ignore it, lol, maybe a window or two would be fine, but I think adding more leaves would be clutter. All right, I agree with you there. Let's ignore it for now. And if we find ourselves going over that direction or seeing that back half of the build a lot, and if we, mainly I, start getting annoyed that it doesn't have anything on it, then we'll add it. But for now, we can just leave it be. We can, however, put some here. I think on the other side we had it curling in, so on this side we'll have it just kind of curling out. And maybe coming down. It sounded like a dog just fell. Did you guys hear that? Does he have any way to get off the roof? Well, if I like go down and go somewhere else, then he'll have to follow me. Okay. Flowering azalea here. Oh, I think that was too high. And then we'll throw in another one here as well. Look at the way the light is shining off the leaves. I love it. And let's have this kind of coming down next to it, and then curling back around and coming down into a sort of like bush on this side. That's a little too perfect. There. All right, doggos. Yep, see, there we go, a little teleportation action. That's a little too much. That's a little too much. I think that's better. But we can still do a couple here, like little random bushes. And maybe we'll have them sort of spilling down here, maybe covering up this little part. Okay, now for the front facade area. I definitely will probably have some coming down on this. Oops, sorry. Little zoom in jump scare there. I want some falling down here. You guys come over here with your brothers and sisters. Sit and sit. Thank you. Especially while we're climbing up and around. It is too much hassle to worry about those doggos falling off the roof. Oop. We definitely got a couple oak leaves in there. Okay. Is it nighttime already? That flew by. All right, coming up. Did I go too close? Yes, I did. All right, take two. Oh, we get to see the sunset from up here. Beautiful. Look at those colors. I know it's a digitally generated game, but I honestly feel like every night and every sunset always looks a little different. All right. Let's keep going with these azalea leaves. Maybe we'll put some starting up here on top. And they're kind of curving and falling down. All right, I think we'll need, yeah, now we need to come from the front. Yeah. Okay, let's take a quick sleep. Let me take a sip of my tea. Oh, I matched my diamond armor. That bright teal color. Okay. That was unnecessary. Let's keep moving. We'll take the scaffolding and build it up. Maybe one more over, and then have it coming down this way. How does that look? It's almost there. There's just too many in one straight line. When it comes to adding these extra plants and stuff, I really like it to look very organic. And I feel like if you have more than 2 of the bush blocks in a line or the leaf blocks in a line, then it doesn't look, yeah, see, that's better. It just doesn't look quite right. Oh, I forgot to add an azalea in there. Let's throw one here, just to kind of break it up a little bit. Oh, oh, that was a creeper. Where did he come from? Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see if I can do, can I do this? Oh, I have my bow and arrow. I should have grabbed the bow and arrow. And an Enderman. These Endermen are freaking crazy. I've seen so many Endermen. They've been all over the place. Wow, I'm very glad we escaped that creeper. That was almost bad. Okay. Let's get this. Come here. Oh, oh. This is why you shoot. He dodged the boat. Oh no. This is bad. Yikes. I was supposed to set the boat down, and he was supposed to go into the boat. And he dodged it. Dumb. Lame. Well, I'm sure he'll be back. But what I was trying to say is that I have seen so many Endermen, more than any other time that I've played this game. I was able to get like 2 or 3 just when I was playing alone in between episodes. And I even saw 2 at one time. There were 2 Endermen running around. And I was able to get a screenshot with both of them in there. I don't know if that's like rare or anything, but I certainly have not seen 2 Endermen running around like that, so. Oops. Okay, that was the last of our azalea leaves. Actually, I think we have more in the chests, but how does that look? Ooh, I don't like that at all. Not one bit. Okay. What do we need to do here to improve? Oh, oops. Wow. Wow. Nitro says, just so you know, you can't hit Enderman with a bow and arrow. I think in the code, even if you trap them in the boat, they never take damage from arrows. That's very interesting. I would never have guessed, but that is also very good to know. Thank you for the tip. I will cease from attempting to kill Enderman with a bow in the future. All right, let's see. Maybe it's just, maybe this one's just kind of curling around a little bit like that. Oh, I want it to kind of curve down, like come down here. Birch leaves, let's see if we have any more azaleas. Oh yes, we do. Perfect. So let's throw these azaleas down. And then maybe another flowering one. How's that look? I think that looks good. Yeah, that definitely helps sort of bring it together. Sorry, I'm hearing weird noises from my apartment complex. I think it's the person below who's doing something, maybe out on their balcony, and the sound is traveling up. I don't have any windows open or anything, but sometimes we hear the people under us, because I live on the top floor, so there's no one above us, which is really nice, or above me, above us. I don't live alone, but we can hear, like, the walls are kind of thin, so sometimes I'll hear the people, or there's like a stairway outside. We live near the stairway, so I'll hear people like tromping around on the stairs, or sometimes we'll hear the neighbors. Hold on. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Sometimes we'll hear the neighbors below us doing stuff, like talking in their bedroom or doing other things, if you get my drift. I have also heard the people next to us arguing a couple of times, like full on yelling, which is a little unfortunate, because it's not my business and I don't want to be part of their lovers' quarrels, but sometimes you can't get away from it. That's apartment living for ya. All right, let's drop. We'll put one more there too. Oh well, that's fine. We're gonna drop some more vines around on the second story, so we start getting some greenery growing. And then we'll work on the retaining wall. Have you ever heard someone more excited about a retaining wall than me building my very first one in Minecraft. I think they're so cool. I think when they're done right, they look so good. And they can really add a lot to the build and to the environment and just the overall layout of the space. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's see. Can I jump in place? Yes, good. All right, we will on this side throw some vines around. And maybe like right here where these leaf blocks are, we'll just throw a couple down. And definitely over here. All right, so those will grow, which is fine. If they end up growing too much, we can always go back and kind of prune them and add some string to stop them from growing more. Let's see. I feel like we don't really need much over here. Maybe we'll just put one there. I think that looks good. Oh, and we'll put a couple up there maybe. Let's see. I mean, this is going to become part of the. We'll do one there. Okay. Nice. So I would say now the exterior of the Dye Works house is officially done. I think we're done decorating. We have a little more to do with building out the shop, and then there's of course the interior and the balcony up there. I'm gonna call that the interior, but we'll get to that in the future. All right, now it's time to build the wall. Usually I do some research and try and get some ideas for what I want, but I haven't done that and I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to just go in blind with sort of my own idea in my head and then see what happens from there. Because I want it to look, I want this wall to look pretty natural. Let's see, what am I doing in here? I was looking for moss blocks. So I want it to look a little natural, but also a little, it was like built by, you know, human hands, but it's not like a perfect polished symmetrical wall. So my thought is, of course we need to cover this entire facade here, and then it'll kind of come over, and I think we'll do it extending out this way. And I think we're gonna use a mixture, here, let's put here, of cobble, of course the moss and the mossy cobble, and then we can put cobblestone on top, and then we can maybe mix that with regular stone and some stone brick to give some variation. Oh, I forgot to grab the actual. Oh, they're definitely doing like construction down there. That's what I'm hearing. It sounded like a drill going off. Okay, and we'll get some cobblestone slabs as well. So we have this sort of the mixture of all types of stones. And it'll be a little more organic looking, which will I think sort of be a bit of a challenge for me, just because I normally like to make things look very polished, especially when it comes to the builds. So let's start with just cobblestone. we'll build up a whole wall. And I haven't decided yet if on these ends, if we want to have them kind of come to a specific end or if they're just gonna kind of trail off. I don't know. I don't know. This is, at this point, really just experimentation. Because I don't know what I'm doing. But I think that's kind of the fun of it at this point, is to not know what you're doing, because then I'm not necessarily trying to like copy something someone else has done or copy a style that already exists. This is gonna be fully, for better or for worse, this is going to be fully original and we're gonna see what happens. I need more cobblestone. Okay, now maybe we'll start here, and this is gonna need to kind of come off to the side a bit. We'll have like a little curve here. And build this, yeah. We'll build up to height right now. I think we should have that there. Oop. More cobblestone. Wow, the cobblestone was going fast. Oh, and I'm out of cobble. Well, maybe that's a sign. Maybe we should use stone bricks. Okay, let's see. Or actually, maybe that's it. Maybe we don't need any more right now. We can put... Oh, and I think actually I could do like 2 slabs, yeah. But that's fine, okay. We'll stand amongst our dogs. So, this is what we have so far. I think having the wall really helps. Now, we do need to figure out what to do about this, because I kind of like having the, I want to get rid of this layer, but I like having the dirt here. Let's just build up the slabs. And we can even go one less like that. So yeah, I like having the dirt here. That kind of leads down. Like they kind of built up the wall where they needed it to, but didn't try and, you know, dig into the landscape too much. I don't know. Does that make sense? But let's start texturing with the stone and the stone bricks and the moss. And then we'll go from there. I think I'm gonna be bringing this out a little bit, so we can already start some of that. Yeah, like it's kind of being, I don't know, there's a word I'm looking for, but it's not coming to mind. Let's see. see. We'll put cobblestone. Yeah, so something a little bit like that. And then let's keep going. Let's do mossy cobble. We'll get some mossy stone bricks as well. We need to make mossy stone bricks. Oh, and we should get these stairs and cobblestone stairs. And we should also make some stone brick stairs and some more stone brick. Can we do that? I know it's cheaper with the stone cutter, but I don't want to run all the way home. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Ooh, we've got mossy walls as well, or mossy slabs. We'll hold off on making, we can just make a couple. Why not? I'm more likely to use them if I've already made them. And we'll make some more walls. We have plenty of cobblestone walls. Okay. I think that's enough for now. Let's keep texturing. Let's see. I do want to put in all the moss blocks first. Maybe we'll put like a random moss block here. And then I like putting moss blocks in the corners of things. I think that that makes sense. I know that's not a corner, but go with me here. Okay, well, just a couple moss blocks is fine. We'll put in some mossy stone bricks. And I'm just gonna cut out all the places where I know I want to put something mossy. And then we'll figure out what mossy thing is gonna go there in a moment. Mossy, mossy. Okay, oop, except not that one. We'll replace that with a stone just for fun. Let's see, all that's gonna be moss. Everything around here will be moss. And then we'll do just a couple random ones. Okay. Let us sleep once more. Okay, sorry, I was getting distracted by the sky again. Oops. Let's put in mossy cobble. Cobble, cobble. Stone, we'll do stone, stone. Is that all I have? Oops, that's all I have. Okay, well then we'll do more mossy cobble. And then we already have a stone there, so we'll do mossy stone here. And why not up there? And then we can do mossy cobble for the rest of these areas. Was that it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I know it looks a little funky. Trust the process. We're gonna get there. Let's do stone bricks. Let's see. Anywhere I'm cutting is gonna be a stone brick. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna put one there, otherwise I'll forget. That's what it was supposed to be. Let's do that and that. Does that look fairly well distributed? Do one there. Let's do one there. Brick, brick. Maybe a diagonal down brick, and then bricks here. And then we'll do another stone brick on the end. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh, I forgot one. Okay. I think we've got something going here. I think we're cooking a little bit. We're heating up. Let's throw in, it's really gonna help to have some just plain stone to kind of even out some of these areas. And because it looks pretty busy right now, and that is kind of what I'm going for, is a very sort of busy, like slightly disheveled look. But there needs to be a balance. So let's see if we can't find that balance. And at this point, I'm just running on instinct. I'm just looking and seeing, okay, what do I think needs or doesn't need a piece of stone? What would... I don't know how to explain it. It's like a kind of like a trust your gut kind of thing. I like this wall better than this wall. I think some of this, like this needs to be broken up a little bit. Where's the cobble? Put the cobble back. Yeah, see, even that already helps a little. There was too much cobble all in a line. And then I think the same thing here. What does this need? Stone brick? Okay, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. And then I think we can put something here as well, like that. Stay hydrated out there, you guys. If you have something to sip on, take a little drink. If you don't, go get some water or something. You probably need it. I know I do. Okay, I think I am happy so far with the sort of texturing in general. I feel like it could use some more stone bricks. But we are, okay, let me not get ahead of myself, because we are going to be using some of the walls and stairs and slabs and stuff to add a little more. So let's do that first, and then I'll decide if we need to change anything else up. Okay. So I know I want to put some holes in here. And we can do that by using the stone stairs, or the different types of stairs. Oops. To kind of make it look like some chunks have been pulled out. Like we can even just do that. That looks nice. Maybe something over here. Maybe... this is a stone one. We do it there like that. Yeah, we can do that. And then I'm feeling right here. Or what if we did a wall there? Ooh, let's see. I think that's too much of a hole. But we can do that. We could do a wall like here. I think that works. And we'll do that over here as well. I like the stone wall. Okay. Yeah, that's looking a little more like dilapidated. Maybe that's the word I was looking for earlier. Dilapidated. Let's put some of this in here. Hi, Kendall. Kendall says, looking good so far. I like the aged look of it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think it's looking good so far too. I'm happy with the current trajectory. I think it really is already kind of helping to bring the whole look of this area together. And once we get the flowers in here, it's going to be gorgeous. All right, let's see, how's that looking? I think that's looking good. Now, what I want to have some parts kind of sticking out. Now, I don't know if this is quite the right way to do it. But to look like the bottom base of it, I don't know, has a little more oomph. Does that make sense? Maybe if we just did like full slabs along the bottom. Oops. And then every now and then, you know, it has the something like that. Let's see. Let's do it on this side. If we hate it, we can always change it. Let's see. I want to remove. We can put. No, I want it just on top. Just on top. There we go. And then if I put a, let's see. Yeah, we could do that. So it's not just one long line, but having some of the, what are those called? You know, those things, fences. The fences in there will kind of break it up a little bit. And then maybe there's some places where we just fully remove the stone completely. We can maybe put a fence here. Maybe remove that. Maybe put a fence there. Maybe remove that one. Okay, how is that looking? I am liking that so far. I think we need to do a little more with the top as well. Add in, like we could put stairs there. Well, there's already stairs up there. And throw in some stairs here. And then what if we did like a wall like that? Okay, it's looking good. Let's go to sleep so we can see a little more better in the morning. Okay, how is that looking? Thank you. Okay, let's work on the top a little bit because I want it to have, let's see, for now, we'll just put up a bunch of walls. and see what that looks like, and then we'll go from there. Take that one down. Oops. Because it needs to do its actual job of retaining something. And I want it to be retaining whoever's walking around up top. Okay. Yeah. Even just adding the walls in like that, I think makes a really big difference. It gives it this extra little level, a little bit of depth. But I do want to vary up the types of walls, of course. So let's make a couple mossy walls. Fences? Walls. Those are walls. I called them fences earlier, didn't I? We'll get some mossy cobbled ones. And then we'll make a few more stone ones. I don't think we can make mossy stone. Or maybe because we don't have enough. Can we? Nope. All right, well, that's fine. And then let's put these slabs in the hot bar as well. Ooh, let's eat. We need to eat, you guys. We're getting hungry. There we go. Full up. Some nice juicy steak. And then, let's see, we can definitely put these mossy ones near wherever the moss is beneath it. Let's see, I kind of need to see from this side. We can make, maybe take that out, make that mossy. And what am I doing? We can make that, ooh, I forgot about that. With Mizunos, when you do two slabs on top of each other, they make this really cool, let's see, oop, let's see, hold on. They make not those, I don't have any. Well, we'll do that, that's cool. Okay. We just need to put that in a couple more places, because otherwise if we just have one, it doesn't make sense. And is that, you know what, we're gonna take it out. What if we do a mossy wall there? Yeah, I like that. I want to put some more stone bricks in. Let's do that at the end. We can put in more stone brick walls right now. So we'll make both of those stone bricks. Make that one stone, that one stone. Let's come do the same thing. Did I use up? No. I thought I used up all the mossy walls. Okay. Let's do two mossy walls. Let's make this one a stone brick one. Stone brick. Stone brick. All right, let's see what that looks like. Cool, nice, nice. I want to throw in something right here. Let's see, if we did that, no, that's not gonna look right. What if we did stairs? We did stairs right here. Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna look right either. Okay, we'll just do another wall. Okay. We are getting somewhere. I had an idea. This just came to me of putting No, I want them to be right side up. Yeah, putting some stairs in on this top layer. Or we should do stone brick. There, like that. Okay, and like I said, I want to add more stone brick overall. And I want the cobblestone to be sort of the secondary piece. So we'll just do some of that. And then we can fill in with some stone brick stairs. Where else? We'll put some here. A little too much cobble on this side. There should be something here. We'll do stone brick. And then mossy. Do I have more mossy stone? I do. More mossy brick. Say that 5 times fast. And then what if we did stairs there? No, let's do stairs here. And stone or brick, yeah. Stone brick there. Okay. I like it. Now, let's do the same thing over here. We can definitely add more stone wall. Let's see. There. 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 And we can make that a stone wall as well. Okay, let's put a couple more stone bricks in a couple places. That could be a stone brick. What if that was a stone brick? Ooh, how about that? And I need more slabs. I want stone slabs. Give me the slab. Is that anything? Isn't that from, I was just watching people talk about this, but there was a episode of that old show, Courage the Cowardly Dog, where like the old man stole a slab from some ancient Egyptian something, and then the guy was like, give me the slab. He was trying to get it back from. Does that make any sense? Does anyone else remember that? Oh yeah, now that we have the slabs, look. We should definitely, oh my gosh, we should put this in here somewhere. So if you do 2 in Mizunos, if you do 2 of these slabs on top of each other, you get this like green, I don't know. I like it. But let's use that to our advantage. Yeah, that looks really nice. And throw in this like sort of stone brick. It like at first glance looks like just regular stone brick, but it has just a little extra texture to it. And I'm out of slabs. Well, that was short-lived. But I can always go make more. Isn't that the beauty of this game? You can always make more. Let's make a bunch more slabs. Over here? No. I already replaced. Okay, well, we can do... Just throw a couple more in of these slab blocks here and there. We are gonna have to sleep again very soon. Let's do one here. We could maybe do one here. And then, what is this? Is this a stair? That can be a stone brick stair. Why not? Okay. Let's take a little sleep. Let's keep an eye and an ear out for creepers. What is that? That was a creeper. That was 100% a creeper. Did it just disappear? Hold on, let me put both weapons in my hotbar. I don't see it. Oh, that scared me for a second. But it's just a chicken. Okay. Yeah, it disappeared. Interesting. Look at our house, you guys. Look at our cute little house. Oh, we could probably go collect some, let's see. I'm getting distracted, but that's okay. There should be some beeswax in here now. So yeah, with whatever little bit of, did I pick that up? Yes. Of life we have left on these shears. Let's go grab some of this beeswax. Yep. And I never see them. I never see them. I just hear them. They just sneak up. Well, the beehives are okay. That's good. Where's that skelly? Come here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Me and the creepers really don't like each other. That's another chicken. All right. Kendall says sneaky buggers always getting in the way. They always get in the way. And I don't know how they manage to sneak up on me every time. The last time the creeper blew up, when it blew up right here and destroyed all of our chest monster, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I just heard it and then it went off. That time, didn't see it. Just heard it do its little clicky hissy thing and then it went off. How am I supposed to run away if I don't even see him? Okay, well, we're definitely missing a block here. I don't know why we left that empty. Okay, I am pretty happy with how this retaining wall is looking so far. Would it make sense to put slabs here for the steps or leave them as the dark oak? Nitro says that's one of the reasons why I just spam torches all over the ground in at least a 64 block radius when I build somewhere. Yeah, and I know that's a good idea, Nitro, and I get that, but I feel like that also looks ugly. Like it's practical, but if I'm just running around just seeing torches all over the ground, I don't know. I don't like it. And I don't know if maybe that's something I just need to get over, or I know there's ways, like I was thinking, this is maybe a good segue for this, but we will of course need to find a way to light up this little flower field. And I've seen this done before where people take, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Either glowstone or torches. I think you can do either one. How's that? That looks good. And we need better shears. You place them like 2 blocks underground and then cover them with a leaf block. Or we could even cover them with like a carpet, maybe. And that still gives off light without showing the light source. Maybe it's glowstone. It's something like that. But we can experiment with that a little bit. Or maybe, I mean, we definitely need to build more lamp posts at the very least. Because now that we're expanding the city, let's see, I think it would look really cute. Yeah, oh my gosh, I love that. And we can put one, we can just put a couple more there. And then let's do sort of the same thing over here. We'll put some in here. No, not there. Maybe. I'm not gonna make that. How's that looking? All the dogs turn and look. I think that looks pretty good. We'll maybe throw a couple vines down as well. What am I looking for? The vines. Just, let's see, like here, like kind of near where, okay, I like that. I'm good with that for now. Let's see. We would see it more, because I like to look at things from the places. Okay, well, we're gonna have a bunch of flowers here, so we're not gonna see too much of it anyways. But like if you're coming this way, yeah, so like this is a nice view. If you're walking along the path here, you see the house, you see the wall, you see the greenery. I think that's really pretty. Okay, it's now time for the flower fields themselves. Let's get a little organized. We can put all of this stone stuff away. Let's see, the honeycomb is random, the bone is random. Plant matter we don't need. I forgot some of this stone. One single egg. This cobblestone wall. We'll keep the shears. just in case, I'm gonna grab some dirt because looking at this area, I want this path to extend out a little more because we kind of build this into it. So let's have this. I still want a bit of a curve. But we can bring this out a bit. Like that. And then certainly bring this out. Let's see, that's 2. 1, 2, 1. Okay, I think that should be good. Oh, look at the sky. Look at the color of the sky as the sun is setting. I've said that literally every night. Been like, wow, look, the sky is so beautiful. But it's never not beautiful, so what am I supposed to do? Not talk about how beautiful the sky is? All right. Okay, cool. I think that's good for the path. Let's take a little sleep. Okay, let's try this light source thing that I was talking about. Like if you put a torch, oop. We can try a couple options. Let's get leaves, let's get moss carpet, let's get a glowstone. I grabbed way too much dirt. Keep a little bit of it. So it's like that. And then I'm pretty sure this still gives off a decent amount of light. I know there's a way to look, but I don't know what that is. Or glowstone with carpet on top. Or glowstone 2 under. Should we maybe do these like a little further away from each other? So we can see how much light each option is giving off. Let's do that. We'll come over here. We'll do glowstone and moss carpet. Oops. And then let's come, I think that's far enough away. Glowstone and leaves on top, maybe, possibly. Okay, well, we can leave those for now. We'll come back when it's dark and take a little look. Now, let's start actually filling in the flower fields. So, these 2 tall ones are all the ones that we need specifically for the, what's the word I'm looking for the farm that we're going to be using. And then these other ones are going to be fillers. And I kind of want to go get more. Should we do the azaleas too? Or use those? Nah, I think we'll just save those for decoration. But we can use the flowering azalea leaves and the regular azalea leaves. Okay. Do I have bone meal on me? I should. Yes. Plenty of blocks for plenty of bone meal. How much is that? That is a lot of bone meal. Let's just make a bunch of it. Oh, that's a lot of bone meal. Okay. Oop, wrong button. Wrong button again. Let's see. I want this guy to be... Oop. One more back. That's better. Okay. So the sunflowers only face this direction. So I'm thinking we put them all over here. So that words, please. So that the backs of them are just facing the trees. And it won't hopefully look too ugly. And we have just this like field of the sunflowers. And then it'll kind of transition into the other two tall ones. So we'll have like kind of 3 or 4 long strips of these different types of flowers. And then from there, we can fill in with all of these smaller flowers in order to kind of give it a little variation of the texture and the size. And I think that that will look nice. Okay. Sorry guys, my dog is distracting me just a little bit. Ooh, it's raining. It's actually raining for real where I am as well. Ooh, I think we should do red, pink into red into lilac. Let's see. Oh, I guess you guys can get up. You're gonna have to anyways. Alright. Let's see, that's all I had of those. Let's fill in all the rest of this with the lilac. I am very excited to see how this is going to look when we step away. Hey, Jack. Oops. Oops. A little too many bushes there. You guys can get up too, run around a little bit. Oh, that's all I have. Okay, well, I do want to fill it in, so let's make a little more. And fill in the rest. Let's see. We did not need that many more. Let's make a little more rose ones. We can fill in a couple of these last spaces. Okay, okay. I'm liking this from up close. Let's see what it's looking like. Okay. Okay. Oop, too far. Rose in here. Okay, okay. What do we think? Let's go up here. All right. This is what I wanted. Okay, now we're too far up. Let's see. We don't need to be that far up anymore. Okay. Nice. This is looking really good. We have a little too much. We need to adjust these rose bushes a little bit. They can definitely come out here. A little more, we can remove some of those lilacs, but this is what I was going for. This is looking good. We just need to now fill up the rest of this with these other smaller flowers, like the pink tulips, the alliums, the poppies. We can fill up the cornflower where the sunflowers were, and then toss the lavender in there a bunch. So let's come over here, tear down a bunch of these lilacs, and then fill this area up with the roses. There are too many dogs running around now, you guys. They are all over the place. We need more roses. Okay, how's that? Let's take a look. Yeah. That looks really nice. That looks really nice, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. It's all coming together. Okay, you guys, come here. Everyone, gather around. Sit, sit. Oh, they're running. Sit. And sit. There, now bump off to the side a bit so you're not in the walkway. There you go. Alright, Jack can stay running around. Okay, so let's take a little look. So all of these are giving off some degree of light. It looks like they're all giving off the same, kind of the same amount. Or actually, I think this one is giving off the most light. And then this one is giving off the least. And this one is sort of in the middle. Okay. And I kind of like the glowstone under the leaves the best, because then the leaves kind of look like grass. Like the moss is fine, but I don't know. I like the other one better. Okay, let's sleep. Drink some water. No creepers, no creepers. A rainbow. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we can come over here, look at the rainbow over our flower fields. Isn't that lovely? I think that looks great, you guys. Look what we've done. Look at how beautiful. Okay, let's do... I do want to light this place up a bit. So we are going to go in with the glowstone and the azalea, I think. And just add... some light sources here and there. And we'll just kind of, oops, I'm supposed to be putting glowstone into all of these. Oh, nope, not like that. Ugh, I hate this. And I don't usually hate things, but I hate... Okay, Jack, really? Get out of there. I hate that you cannot place with the frickin' shovel in your hand onto grass dirt blocks. I wish you could... I want to be able to choose, like shovel is in dirt unmaking mode, or what's it called? Strip... what do you... you guys, I'm losing it. I'm losing it real fast. What do you call... Oh my god. That's... Jack. What is going on, you guys? How was I supposed to avoid that? How was I supposed to avoid that? And where are they coming from? There's gotta be someplace. Okay, we're gonna put torches down up here. They're probably spawning here underneath the trees and then hiding there at night. I guess creepers don't burn in the sunlight. Why? How? Why? I don't understand. I really don't understand. At least Jack did not get blown up. I would have been very sad if we had lost Jack on stream. Kendall says, I'm glad that Jack survived all the creeper attacks, and wow, they will not let you rest. And Nitro says, probably the only way is to light up the area. You should turn off shaders to look for dark patches. That's a good idea. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this. They're 100% coming up from this hole, aren't they? Yeah, I'm glad Jack is still alive. Jack has been very good, very trusty. He is a hardy doggo. Surviving. Oh, there's an Enderman. We're gonna leave him. I don't trust my luck right now. We're gonna leave him for now. Let's fill up this hole. I am honestly surprised that Jack has survived so far. Knock on wood. Jack is going to live a long, long time. I mean, he's our adventure dog, so I think he'll be fine. Okay, that should be lit up. I bet you that's where they're coming from. I bet you they're coming up from that hole. That's why they come out during the daytime, is because there's a cave down there. So yeah, okay, I think we've got this area pretty well lit up. I'll do the shader thing later when I'm alone, because I don't want to show you guys this place without shaders. I know it doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. And I don't like seeing it without shaders, so. But that should be good for now. Let's fill up this hole. Again, half of my time playing this game is just filling up creeper holes. Nitro says game mechanics work independent of shaders. Yeah. Yeah, I will have to do that. Isn't there some sort of screen you can pull up that will show you the light levels of an area, or like of different blocks, so that you can tell whether or not mobs can spawn? Isn't that like a debug screen or something? Okay, hole is filled. That wasn't too difficult. I'm just gonna hope that that curve looks fine. And then we can start adding in. Nitro says F3 debug screen works if block light level is 0, mobs can spawn. Let's see. 3. Oh, and I just have to look at light level. Where's light level? There's so much stuff on this screen. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Ah, my emojis. Okay. I will have to spend some time doing that later because I think it's gonna take me, it'll like take me some time to sit and look and figure it out and go around and check, and I don't want to do that on episode. I can save the boring stuff for when it's just me. But let's make some more. Did I pick these up? Let's make some more peonies. And place these in. Alright, I do think I'm gonna take a little break soon, you guys. Because we're a little more than halfway through stream. And I need to refill. Refill my tea. Take a moment to decompress after all these freaking creeper attacks. Okay, how's that? That looks pretty good. I think we can fill in some more of these guys here. But I do want to get some of these light sources put in. And I do want to fill in. Oh, look. Are you just sitting here? You can run around. And I do want to start filling in some of the, some of this empty space. There's no way I'm gonna be able to find all of these holes I just dug. Oh my gosh. Well, too late to go back now. We'll keep doing it. Where am I? I don't even know what's happening. Over here. Put one here. We're definitely gonna need more. Oh, my voice cracked. More sunflowers. Let's grab a bunch of those. We can start tossing a few more in. Over here a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Do I have enough glowstone to fill in? I should. Let's see, we can put one there. There's one here. There should be one here. Yes. Oh. All right. You need a glowstone. 8. Where else? Glowstone, glowstone. Put one here. Thought there was more. I thought there was one up here. Am I wrong? There's one up here. You need a glowstone. You're just sitting. You can get up and run around. Okay, we can put one. Let's put one here. There we go. Oh, you need a glowstone. And we can put one here. And we can do one more. Maybe up. Yeah, there's already one up here. Okay. Oh, I was like, I knew I was placing them weird places. Okay, we'll put that rose bush back. Inventory is getting very full. I do not mean to do that. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let's see, is there anywhere that is missing some light? Well, why is that just floating there? Maybe right here, we can put one there. I think that's it. I think everywhere else is at least lit up to some degree. Oops. Yeah, I want to hit just that and not the roses, please. Let's take this down. Okay, let's sleep. I'm almost afraid to go to sleep, you guys. What if it happens again? What if it happens 3 times in one stream? Okay, no creepers, no creepers. Look around. And I think it's also, maybe it's because the Mizunos creepers are full green. They don't have the little white flecks in them like regular vanilla creepers do. So I think they blend in more. Here, you sit. You sit and hang out. Actually, no. So I think they blend in more. And that's no good. We can do some regular, some flowering. Regular, flowering. Where did I just place that? Yep. No, don't destroy the flower. Just destroy the block. Regular flowering. Okay. It's gonna, there we go. Regular flowering, regular flowering, regular flowering, regular flowering. Is this getting annoying? Regular and flowering. I think that's the last one. Okay, cool. So let's run around. Let's throw in some of these filler flowers. And then we'll take a little break and then come back for the last hour of the episode. So we got dandelions. Spamming dandelions. Fill in all these little gaps and such. Oop, not there. And come over here. Oh, we have so many dandelions, we're fine. We got so much room. I am really excited about this, you guys. I think this is gonna look so good. More dandelions, more dandelions. Okay, out of dandelions, what's next? Poppies, we'll do the pink tulips around the poppies. We won't use all the pink tulips because I think they're a little more rare, at least for us right now. We would have to go back to the flower field to get more. So we'll just spam some in. Sorry if I'm going super fast. I'm just try not to think too hard about where these need to go and just like place them down and hope for the best. Maybe that doesn't need to go there. Okay, let's place just a couple more of these pink ones, pink tulips. I don't think we need too much more. Okay, I think that's good. Now, this isn't quite the right red color, but I think it's okay. It'll add a little bit of dimension because these rose bushes are definitely more pink rather than red, but we are gonna put in some of the like lavender flowers too. And I think that's really gonna help. to move some of these around a little bit. We can always, it's easy to get more poppies, but I don't want to go do that right now. Okay, let's say that's good for now. Let's maybe put in a couple more rose bushes right here. And then we can throw in a bunch of these alliums, or not alliums. They say they're alliums, but they're not. I want these just more like randomly scattered. Anywhere it'll let me place them. But this place is definitely getting full, you guys, which is good. That's what we wanted. Fine. Okay, we could definitely use more sunflowers over here. But that's fine for now. Let's do this, and then let's place some of these cornflowers down. Fill this area up. Let's see, we can place some lavender here. Oh, we're getting out of blue territory. Oh, all right, we're out of cornflowers. Let's place these last couple alliums lavender down, and let's see, for the lilacs, we can place more lilacs right in here. And a couple more rose bushes, filling in any empty spots. And then a couple more poppies as well. Oh man, this is already just so much fun to walk through. I can't wait to step back and see what it all looks like. I truly kind of want every single block out here to be covered in something. Okay, let's do the sunflowers as well. I feel like we might need to go get more dandelions just to kind of help fill out the yellow coloring, because the sunflowers only face one way, so if you see them from the side, it kind of annoys me that they only face one way. They should follow the sun at least. They're called sunflowers. I mean, that would make sense, right? If they followed the sun. Anyways, I think I also want to just go through and spam some. Actually, well, no, they're gonna go on top. Never mind. Hold on. Hold on. Don't do that. Hold on. That was a bad idea. Let me take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Okay. I know I put one down here. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. You guys, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. We do have a little bit of space over here. Let's fill this in just a bit. Okay, you guys are right in the way. Please, please, please move. I want to put something right here. Please move. You guys, come on. If I can, yeah. Okay, that looks amazing. That is exactly what I wanted from this. Just a whole field of flowers. Even from this side with the house up above it. That looks great. Okay. I do, let's see, it looks like there's a blank space right there. Hold on. Is there? Can I just put some flowering azalea leaves? Yeah. And we can just fill in. We can stack. Nope. See, they go on top. Why do they go on top like that? I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, anywhere there's like a little random blank space, we can just throw in some flowering azaleas. Like here and maybe there. I can find the right hitboxes for the right squares and stop placing them on top. That would be great. What was this? Is that a sunflower or a peony? Why not both? Okay. No. All right, you guys, this is looking lovely. I do think we need more cornflowers for this area here. Actually, this whole area right here could be cleaned up a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go sleep. Let me go sleep real quick. Okay, we're gonna clean up this area up in front, and then we're gonna take a break. You two. You don't belong there. You belong over here. And we can do a couple more lilacs. We don't need you. Let's take that one out. No. We take some of these cornflowers. More lilacs, less cornflowers. The cornflowers are just supposed to be little fillers. Okay. What did I say needed to be cleaned up? It's like this area right here, right in front. Yeah, because why is there a lilac all the way over here? These can be, we don't need these all the way out here. These can come in and be a little denser, a little closer together. And then we can place some of these cornflowers here. Like that. Is that a little better? Okay. That's a little better. Even this area right here. This should be a trader. Uh-oh. Hello. Do you have... Hold on. Hey, don't just walk away from me. Don't just step on my flowers. Okay, blue ice, blue dye, red dye, gray dye. I don't think we really need... Is that a llama? That was a llama. I don't think we need any of that. Okay. We do need... I almost hit Jack. We do need to fill in. I want to fill in this area a little bit more with the rose bushes. How's that look? One here-ish. Okay, they do look kind of cute frolicking through the flowers, I must admit. That's like a nice... Hold on, let me see if I can get a good screenshot. Oh. Okay, never mind. I was gonna try and get a screenshot of them. Like a mom taking a picture. Let's put... I just saw like an empty space. Where was it? Was it here? Hold on. I saw... Okay, it was right here. Well, I guess that's just gonna have to be... I put a flowering azalea there. Maybe one over here. Huh? Huh? Maybe one right here. Is there a spot here? No, those are all flowers. Okay. Wow. It's getting real crowded. Okay, guys. Ooh. These rows, I have to fix it. I can't not fix it. Some of these need to be rose bushes and not peonies. How about that? Okay. I'm happy with that. The lines aren't perfect. I think, yeah, some of that needs to be... Okay, I lied. I'm not happy with that. I keep seeing... like these are sticking out a little too far and encroaching into rosebush territory. Oops. And I have to fix it. I cannot abide it. So I want these like strips to look pretty even. Where the cornflowers go. Okay, how's that? It's a little better. We're still a little messy right up front here. But that's okay. I could overwork it literally for hours. Okay, we'll let it be a little messy. And maybe I'll come fix it later on my own. But we are gonna take a break. Maybe just like 5 minutes, just get a little stretch. Let's take a look from up here. Yeah, that looks nice from up here. I enjoy that. And then what else needs to be done today, you guys? We have an hour. I'll think about it. And then we'll come back. Maybe we'll start kind of organizing and setting up for the next part of the build, which will be the farms up here on this level. Or maybe we'll start laying out the store or something. Maybe we do at least need to do some extra bone mealing around here just to get some grasses up for these two tall ones. And then I always just like adding a bunch of extra little greenery around. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I said we were gonna take a break, didn't I? Didn't I? Okay, just one more, just one more. Just a little more. Just around the edges here. And then we'll take a break, I promise. Okay. Okay, let me run through just randomly. Okay, okay, now we're taking a break. It's happening. I'm gonna put the screen back on about 5 minutes, you guys, and then we will come back and get a little more work done. Thank you for hanging out so far. Please hit the like button if you have not already, and I will see you in 5 minutes. Hello, we are back. Let's get back to it. So now that we've got that done, I don't know what to do next. I kind of want to start working on the pond here. Oops. I think I want to make this into like a little water feature. And then that will probably help me kind of start this area. And once I get started, and then the rest of it will come a little easier. Because I kind of don't want to do anything that's going to take too much brain power. And the pond should be pretty easy because we can just copy what we did on this side, which is moss, dirt, some seagrass, some kelp, some cobblestone, some gravel. I think we'll have to go get gravel. But we can kind of start filling it out. So let's do that. Let's go get some gravel. Maybe we'll make a little more moss. Actually, I think we have enough moss. And we'll build out the pond. And then we'll see. That might very well take us to the end of the episode. And I'll probably, in between this and next episode, I will do some research on what I want for the, what's the word? I'm losing my brain here, guys. On what we should do for the shop itself, for the like little open air workshop stall area. Let's see, I know I have kelp in here somewhere. Yes, we'll get the kelp. We can grab this extra cactus. Why not? Bring it back and store it in our cactus area. Okay, let's run back at nighttime. I do want to see what the flower field looks like at night. Look at that sunset. Could play a drinking game with this stream. Take a drink every time I mention the sunset. We'll all be drunk by 5 p.m. Ah, I jumped right into those sweet berries. Actually, they're not very sweet berries. A little more sour. Okay, let's take a little look. Okay, this place is really coming together, you guys. I'm very excited. Yeah, that looks nice. And it just looks like it's kind of glowing a little bit. Ooh, look at all those mobs. That's funny. Okay, but I do think that this looks really good. I wish there was a way. Can you plant stuff on coarse dirt? Like if I replaced all the grass blocks with coarse dirt, do you think that would look better or worse? Because my thought process right now is that like you can kind of see all the grass blocks beneath it. And maybe that's just because of this angle or whatever. And I could maybe just kind of go in and fill this in a little more. But I like want it to be just full flower. I don't want to be able to see any of the like extra space and stuff. Nitro says mostly everything can be planted on coarse dirt. Oop, Enderman. Let's see if we can get him. Okay, so if everything can be planted on coarse dirt, then yes, I could definitely do that. But do you think that would help the plants and stuff to like stand out more and pop more? Or would it just make everything look a little too muddy and we should just leave it how it is? Oh yeah, look at all that open space. Oh my gosh. We have to fill that in. We can definitely put some of this here. And then we'll fill in with some tulips. I think I kind of got everything. Hi guys. Oh, did I make you sit? You can stand. Stand. Yeah, I think, okay, all blocks are accounted for. And that may just be sort of how it has to go because the come on, can I not place? I'm trying to place this. There should not be anything on top of that block. Oh, yeah, I was trying to place the wrong. Here, that, okay, that's what I was trying to do. My goodness. For me, I tried to do so in parts of my world, replacing grass with a mix of coarse dirt and podzol, but I've seen mixed results. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it can be too noisy. Okay, that's fair. Thank you for your input. I think that if we tried to do that here, I think it would get too noisy. Just based on how many different types of flowers and stuff we already have. It might kind of muddy up the colors a bit as well. So I think we'll just leave it. I think it looks good how it is. And it would really suck if we went and tore up all the work we just did, put in coarse dirt or podzol, and then decided we didn't like it, and then had to go in and take it all out and redo it again. And then we've done everything 3 times, you know? Hi, Emanuele. Emanuele says, where is the ended dragon? I think you mean Ender Dragon. And the Ender Dragon is in the End, which is a different dimension of Minecraft, which we will be going to sometime, I want to say soon, but soon is like in air quotes, because probably like within the next, I don't know, couple months. But the Ender Dragon is in the End, and that's technically beating the game when you beat the Ender Dragon. And after that, you're in like end game Minecraft. So that's definitely on the list. Emanuele, I'll let you know when we're getting close. But the plan is to finish the dye works, which we're close to doing. And then we're gonna build the Alchemist's Tower up there where this placeholder is. And then after that, we're gonna go fight the Ender Dragon. So we're getting there. We will get there. And it'll be my first time. We need moss. And is that regular dirt or coarse dirt? I can't tell. I think it's regular dirt. Oops. Yeah, that's definitely regular dirt. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Get out of my way. Don't go down there. Is there quest in Minecraft? There is not really any quests. You can, I mean, there's like dungeons and there's different bosses you can beat. So Okay, you guys are gonna get 100% in the way. Come here. Sit, sit. These two are like little annoying twins. Come here, Jack. Jack, sit down. There you go. So you can go, you can like give yourself quests, and you can go beat there's like the warden, which we've talked about before. There is, what's it called? The one with the 3 heads. My brain is blanking. Wither? Is that what it's called? You can summon and fight the Wither, which is a boss from the Nether. You can go to the Nether. There's plenty of like quest adjacent stuff you can do in the Nether, including fighting, what am I looking for? There's like, what are they called? They're called bastions that you can loot. You can loot bastions to get loot or like different valuables. Is that, it's the bastions, right? And you can I don't know, there's some, oh, the trial chambers. I was gonna mention the trial chambers, which is basically like a fighting dungeon. Nitro says, for the ultimate Wither challenge, the bedrock Wither on hard difficulty is crazy hard. Is the Wither in bedrock already harder than the Wither in Minecraft? Or is that just, or is it maybe the mechanics of bedrock that make it a little more difficult? A little more difficult to fight? Because yeah, I'm sure the Wither, I know the Wither's just hard in general. But I would not know if there's a bedrock. Okay, bedrock Wither is much more difficult than a Java Wither, I see. Then yeah, if we want a real challenge, if you want a real quest, you can go fight the Wither in bedrock. So there's stuff like that. Plenty of things to do. Nitro says bedrock Wither has more attacks and more HP. Dang. And the Wither already has a lot of HP, right? Like, it's not like they were skimping in the first place. So yeah, we will also do the Wither someday. We'll fight the Wither. We need, for that we need Wither skulls from Wither skeletons, if I am not mistaken. Right? Like you need to kill 3 skeletons, or kill enough skeletons to get 3 Wither heads. And then you can use those to, oh, that just fully opens up. Let me see. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, let's fill that up a bit. Kendall says, I like your self-driven quest of finding the Mushroom Island, venturing through the Nether. I'd love to see more world exploration sort of streams thrown in with the building. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, I really like exploring. That's definitely one of my favorite parts of the game as well, is just finding new things. And with, you know, the different world generation and stuff, there's always cool stuff to find. So we can definitely do some more exploring streams. Maybe at some point, maybe after the dye works, we can take a little break and do that too. Like do another exploration. I think it'd be fun. It would be fun to go like look for a trial chamber and do a trial chamber, because that's sort of part exploring, part exploration, and then part just, you know, kind of a quest, something else. Or maybe we can go off and find other biomes, or if I find like a really cool cave to explore, we can go caving. Nitro says, even I don't fight the bedrock wither. I just trap near the bedrock layer, near the bottom of the world, and wait for it to suffocate. That's funny. In Java, you can cheese the wither under the end portal. Under the end portal. So like you summon it under the end portal. That's kind of cool. Yeah, waiting, suffocating something is pretty funny. I'm thinking about, it makes me think of, because I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, so it makes me think of the like bag of holding and putting someone in a bag of holding and letting them suffocate. Which is just kind of a very funny non-committal way of killing someone or something, is suffocating them under something else. Nitro says, yeah, in Java, if you summon the wither under the exit portal in the end dimension, the wither will be stuck and you can hit it with the sword to kill it easily. Oh, okay. Oh, so within the end dimension itself, not even just the end portal in the overworld. Interesting. But then isn't that kind of like not cheating, but you kind of like tricked it, right? Like I don't know what I'm trying to say. But like you're not really fighting it, you know? You've summoned it into a impossible situation for the wither to be able to defend itself. And then you took advantage of that situation to kill it. I would rather at least have some sort of like the strategy of building building the tunnel and sending it down the tunnel and stuff. Okay. How's this look for the bottom of a pond? Does that look good? I think we can fill in, we can do a little bit more. We can do like a couple little gravel. I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to leave that at the bottom and then do more there. We can't put kelp. Yeah, I think there needs to be water for the kelp. Okay, let's fill this in with water. Will the buttons work underwater, or will they kind of like make the block look weird? Nitro says, I don't think I have fought the wither legitimately in many years. He just cheesed the wither each time. I think if you do it once the right way and like actually fight it, then, you know, you've at least crossed off that sort of accomplishment. And then after that, if you cheese it, then whatever, you know, you've already done it. And it's okay from there. But yeah, I think, you know, doing stuff the right way at least one time, just to, I don't know, to say that you've done it, to have the experience under your belt is valuable. But the mobs in Minecraft are really hard, especially like the big bosses. They've made them pretty difficult, so I would never begrudge anyone taking little shortcuts along the way to make sure that it stays fun for them. Because it's a game. It's supposed to be fun, right? Okay, so you cannot put... What? Oh, yeah. Okay, you cannot put water blocks, source blocks on buttons. I'm sure you guys could have told me that, but Sometimes you just need to figure stuff out for yourself. All right, we'll fill this up with water. We'll stick some kelp in it. And then I did, the original plans are to do a waterfall. Have a waterfall kind of coming down from up here, but I don't know if it really needs it. It may be okay to just have just a little pond right here. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm saying that out of laziness, because I kind of don't want to build a whole waterfall, at least right now. Maybe I'll change my mind later. But maybe, I don't know, maybe there's another couple like odd jobs or stuff we could do. Oops. Oh no. No, come on, you guys. How? Why is there a big hole right there? How does that even happen? Because some of these are not source. Does anyone know a good way to fill up? To fill up a pond without, oh no, I'm gonna lose a bucket. Okay, there's another bucket in here. Come here, bucket, not the flesh. Where'd the bucket go? There it is. Okay. Is there an easy way to fill up a pond? Easiest way to fill up a source water will be to make it 1 block deep and then to fill all the source blocks and expand down. So I should have put the water in first on the first layer and then dug down. Is that what you're saying? And then just dealt with the difficulty of building down into, like, building in water. Okay, but this worked out pretty well. Maybe because this is a smaller area, a smaller pond. And now that I'm looking at it with the water filled up, we do need a waterfall. Because you kind of can't really tell what it is unless you're like right up close to it. Let's see. Kelp. I need a bone meal, don't I? To grow the kelp up? Yep. Kelp. Okay. We'll just put a couple of these around. Let's see. How's that? Is that cute? Yeah, that's cute. Is there anything else that could go in this little pond? I don't think I had anything else too interesting in the other one. Okay, this guy keeps jump scaring me. Also, is there a reason why he's not coming back up? Because I think he should be able to, right? I don't understand how they get themselves trapped down somewhere they can't get back up. Or does he just not want to? Okay, this is like seagrass. Can I, oh, well, there it goes. You can probably shear the seagrass, huh? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So let's do some bone meal. And get some seagrass. Or is it only going to give me one? It's only going to give me one, isn't it? Oh no, it gave me two. Okay. So I can do that and then shears it. Oh, and it only gave me bone meal and then shears. Okay. And that should be enough. I think with 4 or 3, yeah, that's fine. We'll just put a couple seagrass in here and then I think we'll be good to go. Put some in the corner. Put some there, bone meal it up. We'll do one more. One more, where was that? Just put it here. All right. We got a cute little pond. Let's go to bed. Let's look for creepers. Oh look, he's still here. You know what we can do, you guys? We have just a half hour left. Unless I get any amazing brain blasts in the next half hour. I think I might just run around and do some like little chores and errands and stuff. Like gathering up this green dye. And then we can go get some emeralds. That's a lot of green dye. Let's see, let's fill. Okay, let's go get organized. But we can go do a little bit of emerald farming with our villagers and stock up. Maybe we'll go real quick, go over to the XP farm and we can fill up our shovel with XP. We can get some spider webs and bring them back. And we'll just do some like random stuff just to fill up the time. And this is stuff I do on my own anyways, but I mean, if we're here hanging out all together already, why not do it together, you know? We can put the bone meal back. Cactus, okay, we already have so much green dye. Is there any way? Yeah, there's no. I guess we'll just put it all in here for now. We will be storing the dye here too in the dye works, which will be nice. Let's keep this cactus. Let's grab more cactus. Wow, I already feel like we have more cactus than I know what to do with. But I guess we are gonna need it at some point because I know I'm gonna be dyeing things teal colored a lot in this world because it's my absolute favorite color. So why wouldn't I use it as much as possible? All right, we'll get all of this going. Let's just put half of those back. Let's take Cobalt. Novella needs some time to rest and hang out. She's been gone from home for a while. We'll give her a little break. We can take Cobalt over to the spider spawner. Do a little XP farming. We'll keep some dirt just in case. I don't know why we would need the shears, but if I say that and then put them away, then we're gonna need them for something. I love when the axolotls swim up the waterfall. I think that's so cute. Okay. Do we have... Oh, we have plenty of string. We don't need to go get string. So let's just do... We'll go chop down some spruce trees for sticks. And then maybe we'll go replant the... What's it called? Replant our field. Oh, I don't even have any spruce saplings. We could replant our field with potatoes and carrots, because right now I think it's beetroot, and we no longer need beetroot because I'm pretty sure that the rose bushes give us... Whoa, look at how bushy... Oh my gosh, look at how bushy these trees are. That's crazy. Why is it so bushy? Oh, this is why I don't like doing the single spruce trees. And then now none of these leaves are ever gonna fall because they're so close to all the other spruce trees. And that's okay. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Okay. Well, let's take this guy down. Oops. Oh my gosh, I am not blinking enough, you guys. You need to remind me to blink. Oop. If I don't blink, then my eyes start burning once I do blink. And that's probably not good for them, right? Right? I think it's because I wear contacts. Well, I think we all just kind of have eye problems. I don't want to put that on you guys. I really hope you guys don't have eye problems. But with screens and stuff nowadays, I feel like it's a lot more common to have like eye strain and eye problems. And I wear contacts, so I think that my eyes dry out, but I don't realize it because the contact is kind of covering it. But it's still not good for them to be drying out, of course. And then maybe we can get this one too. And then, like I said, they start to burn. And the light doesn't help either. I have a big ring light up behind me. Or behind you guys, in front of me, I suppose. And I don't even have it on the highest setting. I have it on a lower setting so that it's not as bad, but it's still a little rough. But maybe I'm just complaining, I suppose. I am also very grateful to have the time and the ability and the eyesight to see that I can sit here and play my favorite game with all of you, and that we can hang out and just chill and forget about our worries for a bit and just play in this world and make pretty things and live out our dreams of being little block men in a little block world, doing little block things. Okay, we replanted those. That's good enough. Ooh, we can go do some harvesting of our cows as well. At least feed them up. Okay, Oh, like, yeah, look here. See, I did coarse dirt and I did the flowers on top of that to make it look like these are little like actual flower beds. And I do think it looks nice here. But I do think it would be too much if we did this in the entire flower field. I also want to show you guys back here. There's a little secret mine. I have not explored this cave yet, so maybe we can do that on stream at some point. I think there's water down here. Yeah, because we haven't really done any like caving yet in this series. And that's always fun too. And this is pretty, I mean, like I said, I have not explored it at all, but that goes down. What is this? Is that just water flowing? So yeah, well, I say that and you see the torches. I mean, I've run through a little bit and lit some stuff up, but I haven't done too much. Kendall says caving stream would be a good time. Cool, I agree. Maybe, is this clay or is this andesite? This is andesite. Maybe next Saturday we'll do a caving stream. Like a week from today. That'll be a nice little break from all the building we've been doing recently. And either we can explore this one, or maybe we can just kind of go off adventuring and see if we can find a different one, someone brand new. There are tons of caves in our mine shaft beneath our house. We're about to go there now. But I like did like all the strip mining that I did down at the very bottom. And then when I was strip mining, I found this huge, crazy cave system that I've explored, I don't know, maybe half of. And I don't know, that might be fun, or that might be, oh, I'm getting real hungry. I don't know if that would be fun, or if it's like, well, I've already seen some of it and done a lot of it, so maybe I should just go somewhere brand new. So it's brand new to me and brand new to you guys. And I don't even know, because like I said, I've already explored a good amount of the cave down there. And I think there's a lot left, but I also think that, or I worry that maybe there isn't a lot left. And if I'm like, it's a caving stream, we're gonna go exploring, and then we don't see anything exciting, then, you know, that's kind of sucks. So I don't know. We'll see. What did I say? I said carrots and potatoes. I was gonna replace the beetroot with carrots and potatoes, but I do not have that many carrots or potatoes. Oh, I love that sound. When you're that farming sound of just all the blocks popping and then you picking them up. It's very satisfying. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna plant my 13 carrots, or 13 potatoes and 9 carrots. Although we did have a lot more. We had more back at the town hall that I should have grabbed, but I did not. Oh well. We can just plant more wheat. We always need more wheat. We could plant melons, but I don't think we really need melons right now for anything in particular. And I think I do want to experiment, this is going to sound funny, but with mud in this game. and doing some like mud flooring or making mud bricks, because I haven't really done that. And I always want to try, like when I'm doing a new build, I always want to try and bring in like a block that I haven't used before, just to sort of expand my building capabilities. And we did that with the moss roof, but I don't think that was quite enough for me. So, and I know to make like packed mud and mud bricks, you need wheat. So it is productive to grow some wheat here. Nitro says, was looking at some Minecraft news, and it looks like we might only have game drops for 2026. If what one of the devs said on stream was true, I'd only have game drops. What do you mean by game drops? Like instead of versions, new versions, they're doing something else? Or like Mojang itself is dropping different games? Nitro also said Mojang is apparently going to change the version numbering to accommodate for the drops soon. So I assume they're gonna stick to it. Am I just misunderstanding? What do you mean by game? So they're changing. Are they changing the way that the like structure of how they're dropping, of how they're doing new drops? Or are you saying that they're just changing the numbering? Oh, okay. Looks like no more major updates for the foreseeable future for now until maybe 2026. Okay. So they're gonna be taking a break. So like how this year, how they did 4 big drops in 1 year, they're maybe now gonna take a break and not do as many, or maybe none at all for a while. Oh, never mind. I was misunderstanding. So quarterly game drops from now on. So 3-month small updates rather than big 1-year updates. Okay. So so you're saying they're going to be sticking to that, to this cadence for the foreseeable future of doing 3 small, or of doing quarterly updates. Okay. I was hoping that you meant that they were going to be taking a break from doing updates at all for a while, because they just did a bunch of quarterly ones, but whatever, if that's how they want to do it. I know, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who enjoyed all the new updates, but I don't know, man, it's just a lot to keep up with. It feels like, because I haven't even done what was it? The update that gave you like leaf litter and stuff. I haven't even done that yet. This is the trial chamber update. That's as far as I've gotten. And so, ooh, we're up to mastery on this Fletcher. Let's see. Got anything interesting down here? Crossbow, unbreaking bow. Not really. Ooh, but a much cheaper. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I thought that went from 24 to 13. But still, 13 string for 1 emerald. That's pretty good, right? I do. Nitro says Bedrock Edition was completely broken the past 3 weeks, and they only released the necessary bug fix a few days ago. Oh, and I missed. You also said was hoping Mojang would actually take a short break to fix up the game while they cook up a good major update. Yeah. I did see people posting and commenting like, fix Bedrock, fix Bedrock. I didn't look into what that meant because I don't play Bedrock, so I don't really care. Or I care. I care. but it didn't really affect me, so I didn't put in too much effort to figuring out. But yeah, the entire game being broken, that's pretty bad. That's a big issue. Especially because isn't Bedrock on like a subscription-based service? So aren't you continuously paying for it? Or is that optional? And you just buy it once like you do with Java. I mean, either way, that's bad news. They really should not have big issues like that. And maybe that should be a sign to them that they need to chill out on the updates, because apparently adding in so much new code and new features to the game is causing issues. And like you said, fix the games, fix that, make sure they've got all their bases covered on the back end before they start releasing new stuff. Nitro says same as Java, but it is monetized, and I want to convert my Bedrock world to Java, but all my farms would break. I'm sorry. Yeah, from what I've seen, it seems like, I don't know. I'm sure there's advantages and disadvantages to both, but yeah, it seems like Bedrock has some issues. It has some like big features and mechanical stuff that's different from Java in a way that makes it more difficult to play. That's just sort of what I've gathered. But yeah, going through and fixing all your farms, that would be, and I mean, Nitro, you said you've been playing for like 10 years in the same world, or at least you've been playing for 10 years, but I don't know how long you've been in your world. I'm sure it's a long time. I'm sure you have a lot of farms. And that would be a huge undertaking, because farms are difficult enough anyways. All the redstone and stuff is pretty crazy. So I would not envy that task of yours. All right, you guys, I think we're gonna call it here. It's a little early, but we did go over on Tuesday a bit, and I really don't have anything else to do right now. We did a little bit of the emerald gathering, so I think that's enough. We have this beautiful field behind us. We have a beautiful retaining wall built. I'm super happy with how all of this has turned out. We'll do a little more building next week, Tuesday. We'll keep working on landscaping this outdoor area. And then next Saturday, we'll do a caving stream. I think that'll be really fun. I'll maybe look around for a new cave to explore, or I'll review my current caves and see if there's one that would be good to look at more. But for now, I am actually gonna hit pause so that nothing spawns while I'm sitting here chatting at the end. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, whether you were chatting or just lurking in the background and watching the stream. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out with me this Saturday. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Have a good weekend, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Bye.